Market structure and pricing strategies of the telecommunications market. Market structure can be identified by the number and size of producers, consumers, and potential entrants, the degree of product differentiation, conditions of entry and exit, and the distribution of power. This means that businesses in the telecommunications market must consider these factors when pricing their product. Telecommunications companies operate in an oligopolistic market as there are a small number of large dominating firms, including Telstra, Vodafone, and Optus. In an oligopolistic market, there are high barriers to entry. The main barrier is economies of scale. If a company wanted to enter the market, they would face significantly higher short-run average total costs as established companies already exist with nationwide infrastructure. If a company wanted to enter the market at a size similar to Telstra, they would be forced to incur extremely high startup costs, which is risky for investors. Thus, the threat of new competitors is low. The goal for firms is profit maximization. This occurs at the quantity where marginal costs equal marginal revenues, where average total costs are lower than average revenue. This exact point can be difficult for telecommunications businesses to determine because historical costs and sunk costs are irrelevant but make up a large proportion of costs in the market. To solve this problem, businesses can use cost-plus pricing with consideration to price elasticities, as firms in this market have large market power. This considers costs and adds a markup based on the perceived value that consumers place on the product. Game theory best explains the pricing strategies of telecommunications providers. They should follow the Nash equilibrium, if one exists, where each firm will choose a particular option irrespective of the other firm's decision. This is because each company holds a large proportion of market power in the oligopoly and has a large influence on price, but must also be aware of competitors' actions as change caused by one firm may affect all the firms in the market. Telecommunications companies can utilize second-degree price discrimination in the form of menu pricing, by charging different prices for different quantities of data and variations of benefits. This could include bundling data, telephone services, and a physical handset together, which gives off the impression that this is a better deal than purchasing separately. This also helps to differentiate their product from competitors. These companies attempt to differentiate their similar products through varying price points, providing plans, packages, additional perks such as free international calls, and claim to have the best connection. Product differentiation allows firms to charge higher or lower prices based on the product they are selling. Most consumers already have a provider or have been exposed to the current companies which offer this service through advertising, so branding is often a factor that consumers use to determine which telecommunications company they want to subscribe to. Well-known brands are often considered superior, and consumer loyalty can prevent existing customers from switching to a different provider. Furthermore, product differentiation can add perceived value in the eyes of the customer. Multi-period pricing is a technique that is useful to telecommunications firms to lock in customers for a long period, which stabilizes their income and creates future demand. The use of low starting fees attracts customers and provides another barrier to entry into the market. Telecommunications providers must consider the oligopolistic market structure in which they operate. This influences their pricing strategies and business decisions, as competitors' decisions have a significant impact despite their large market power.